Today we are talking with Joelee Godfrey, one of the funeral directors at Alsip and Persons Funeral Chapel. Joelee, what are the items a person should bring with them at the initial arrangement visit?
That's a great question, Christine. There are a few documents that I encourage you to bring. Not everybody knows the genealogy behind the family. That's very important for the death certificate. It should mirror the birth certificate. So if you're planning for, say, one of your parents, you'll need to know their parents' information: first name, middle name, last name, place of birth, state or country, and then if it is a different country, it's going to be the state of that country. So country, state, and then mother's maiden name, so it would be grandmother's maiden name. So those are really important. So if you bring the birth certificate of the decedent, that's the best place to find it if you have that available. And then social security number, because we notify social security. That takes a big burden off the family. So we get that social security number, that also goes on the death certificate, and we make sure that it matches, so social security benefits can be arranged for either the surviving spouse, which means we don't necessarily arrange them, but we notify Social Security for you. And then if there's an obituary that you may have already worked on, bring that. And I always encourage the families to bring a picture of their loved one. So we can then, right then, we can scan that picture in. So if you do decide that you want to do an obituary on our website later, we have it right there, and you just email us the obituary. So those are the few of the documents. Military is just a little bit different. All those documents we need, but if you're going to go to the military cemetery, either a national or state cemetery, or you want military honors at a city or private cemetery, then there are a few documents that we need, and that is the discharge papers. So a DD-214 is what they're called. So if you have those, we encourage you to bring that as well. If it's a spouse of a veteran that's going to be placed at the veterans cemetery, then we have to have a marriage certificate to submit as well. And those are the few things for paperwork wise that we'll need. Mm-hmm.
What about items of clothing, or if someone had a specific religious belief system that they wanted to honor with their loved one?
Oh, absolutely. So, you know, I always encourage folks, if there is something that that you want your person to be with, that you bring it. So, for instance, if somebody has dentures, please bring those with you to the first visit. Clothing that you want them, either if you choose burial or cremation, if you know what that clothing is, bring that in, or temple garments, for instance, with the LDS community, or if you want your person, if you're Catholic, bring a rosary if that's something that's important. I want your person, while they're waiting for disposition, so either we're waiting for burial or cremation, want to make sure that they have their rosary if you're Catholic. Very important. If your belief system, if you'd like a chant box for cremation, please bring that so we can have that available. So absolutely bring those types of items in. And also too, I encourage people, if you want to leave a picture with your person, if there's a special blanket, if there's a special letter that you want to write, if it's a flower, whatever the case may be, that's something important, bring that in. We are more than happy to make sure that that's with your loved one. And also it brings I think it brings a sense of comfort to know that we will absolutely bring that special item to them and place it with them. I like to place those special items like pictures or letters right here with them while they're waiting. So absolutely, I encourage you to bring those types of items in. It's very important to us to respect everybody individually.
Thank you so much, Joelee. We'll look forward to our next conversation.
Thank you.